Shabbat Shalom, and this week we learn about the special garments, the 4 garments that every Kohen had to wear in service, and the 8 garments that the Kohen Gadol, the high priest, would wear. Now, one of the garments of the high priest was the breastplate called the Khoshen Mishpat. And this Khoshen Mishpat was made out of material, a rectangle. When it was folded up, it was a square, and it would be connected by gold chains and by blue threads to the ephod, the robe of the high priest. That there was 12 stones there, and in those 12, upon those 12 stones, on each one was the name of a different tribe. In that fold, there was the Urim V'Tumim, which was a piece of parchment with God's name on it. That was not by the second temple, but it was from the time of Moses till the end of the first temple. So what does the word Khoshen Mishpat mean? So Mishpat means judgment, and the reason why it was called Mishpat, some commentaries say it's because the questions would be asked to the high priest as he was facing the Holy of Holies, and then he would look down at the letters of the names that were engraved upon the stones, and he would receive the answer. Some opinions say it had to be in yes and no forms, and he would just see yes and no. There's a different opinion, and there's a story based upon that where a word was misunderstood. But that's what the Mishpat part of it. And then I was looking into what does the word Hoshain mean. So some biblical scholars say the word Khoshen actually is from the word Chotzen, from the word Chatzi, half. It was folded in half. However, I found that the Rebbe brings down 2 interesting teachings. One is from Rabbi Isaac Luria, the holy Kabbalist. He says that the word Khoshen has the same letters as the word Nachash, the snake, the serpent, which represents sin. While on the other hand, a Rabbi Ephraim, who was one of the Tosfos, the famous commentaries on the Talmud towards the latter end of the 11th century, and he writes that the word Khoshen is the numerical value of Moshiach. So you have the letters Nun Ches Shin, Vornachash Khoshen Ches Shin Nun, and those letters equal 358, just like the word Mashiach. So wow, we have 2 total contradictory views. One sees it as Nachash, which is the origin of sin, and the other sees it as Moshiach, which is the ultimate commitment and connection to God. And the Rebbe explains, it depends what we're talking about. The Nachash refers to the body with all its physical drives and temptations. Mashiach refers to the soul. And the whole job of the Khoshen Mishpat was that one should have the soul, their spiritual commitment, be the one to transform, overcome, and elevate, that the body, the Nachash, should be nothing more than a vehicle ridden to serve God. We ride within this vehicle, the body, to do physical acts of goodness and kindness. And hence we have the breastplate of the Kohen Gadol, all about us taking the physical world around us and making it a transparent, selfless vehicle. The homes we have, to have kindness, Torah study. The businesses we have, to be able to give charity. When we use our physical vehicles, our Nachash, as Mashiach, we will bring Mashiach speedily in our days. Shabbat Shalom.